Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 mid-month general readings. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to any newcomers. Thanks for all your support and feedback. Thanks to all of my clients out there for keeping me so busy with personal readings. If any of you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. Please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be happy to work with you. Delighted to work with you. Turnaround time is pretty good too, although the sooner booked during the holidays, the better. I do readings full time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I work pretty diligently with other people's schedules to get you a reading as soon as we can. And I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with more info. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life of all different types and lengths and costs. So there's a few different variety of options to choose from. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. Instantgo is really good. Particularly, I have a lot of one-question options, and it's particularly good for getting a fast answer to a fast, easy question. If it's a more complicated, complex situation, the traditional readings are probably best. So send me an email, and we'll go from there. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the air sign of Gemini for the remainder of December 2018. So we're looking at mid-month, the last couple of weeks of December for Gemini. Remember that general readings resonate a little differently always for everybody watching. So watch your rising and moon sign videos, if you know them, for additional clarification. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what the remainder of December has in store for you. We begin with the Queen of Wands, followed by the Ace of Wands. Wow. We have the Tower, followed by the Queen of Swords. From the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Lovers. So in your earlier reading at the middle of the month, as kind of a general look at the entire month, it looked like something was cropping up again from the past, a situation, relationship, something that you were going to have to deal with. Spirit was guiding you the whole way, providing you an opportunity to bring a cycle, a pattern, a way of doing things at an end so that this would not cycle back again. The Queen of Wands you had there in being assertive and aggressive and knowing what you wanted, making the right decision and moving forward to bring a cycle to a close. And it looks like you are manifesting this energy quite strongly in the middle of the month. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising could also be another person in the situation because your overall energy is the Lovers, which usually represents a relationship of some significant or karmic energy that has a lot of emotion attached to it. And it usually represents needing to make a choice either about a relationship or making a choice that's going to affect a primary relationship. It can, for some people, represent choosing between two parties, but not necessarily and not always. But it is making a significant choice. It's going to affect the nature of your primary relationship or the other person, or a decision in another area of your life that's going to affect that. But I feel it's about the relationship. Someone from the past could have popped back up again, an ex or something of that, like that. But I'm showing that you're manifesting this lovely, strong energy about, this is who I am, this is what I need, this is what I'm about. And I need to do that once and for all so I can end this cycle once and for all, and it won't, rear its head back up again. And that's even further clarified by the accompanying or clarifying card of the Queen of Wands, which is the Ace of Wands. This is starting fresh. This is a brand new beginning. Aces represent the number one, so they always represent the start of something new, a new path, a new beginning, a new opportunity. It's very action oriented, and this is the energy that gets it started and that gets it done. An exciting brand new beginning. And then we have at or towards the end of December, the Tower and the Queen of Swords. I really feel for a lot of you, Gemini, like both of these queens, regardless of whether you're female or male, both of these queens represent you for many of you. Some of you, they may also represent other people or the other person, but I really feel like they're representing you. You are manifesting the energy of the Queen of Wands, assertive, dynamic. You're manifesting the energy of the Queen of Swords, enlightened, seeing things clearly, precisely, knowing what's best, even if that means you have to put emotions on the side, and making the right decision because you're not taking any BS anymore. You've had a whole long road of that. You have a lot of t-shirts in your closet, and they all say, been there, done that, and you don't have patience for that anymore. That's why we need to bring this cycle to a close. You're seeing that clearly, and you're making it happen, because we have the Tower card here, which I feel here represents the breaking down of something that's been there for a long time, even if it's a cycle that's kind of come and goes and come and goes and come and goes, a relationship that come and goes and come and goes, a way of behaving that you have rested on for a long time is being destroyed, is being brought to an end, a major cycle of your life completing, because in your earlier reading we had the World, and I felt like the responsibility for ending this, I feel like, is coming from you, not the other person. And I always say we live in a free will zone. You can choose to keep this going, but I don't think it's healthy for you, Gemini. And I feel like many of you are able to once and for all say no, do whatever you have to do, whatever that means, bring this cycle to a close. I believe that your choices are manifesting this Tower card energy, which is fueled by energies of the divine, but I feel like you are fine with it. You are helping that manifest. You are taking that energy, what's breaking down, and going, yes, there may be a certain amount of pain or challenge involved in this, but I know, I can see very clearly that this is the right thing for me to do moving forward, bringing something to an end. Now, when I get in the last couple of months, what I've started doing in the general readings is when we get a reading that looks a little more challenging, or when some cards come up like, major choices or the Tower card, I'd like to pull a couple extra cards. Let's see if you take this mindful path, those of you that are taking the mindful path to end a cycle once and for all. What's the next energy, that next breath of energy moving forward? What do they need to see, to know? Two more major arcana cards. I think you had a lot in your earlier December reading. You have the Chariot, which is success, moving forward powerfully and successfully. This is about knowing your goals, staying focused on your goals, not losing momentum, not letting anything get in your way to achieve those goals. And then the Star, which is renewed hope, faith, and optimism, wish fulfillment, knowing that the decisions you made, that the path you're on is leading to joy and fulfillment, and having a renewed sense of hope, faith, and optimism about that. So, a beautiful reading. I love the progression of this, Gemini. You had this situation to deal with, many of you, and many of you decided to bring it to an end once and for all. And those of you that didn't, that's okay too. When cycles are meant to end, or to give us the opportunity to learn something new and end it and move forward, it will come back around again. It's perfectly all right. For those of you who are taking the mindful path, I feel like you are you're free. You're actually moving forward in freedom. Because I think you got the Sun as a mindful outcome in the beginning of the month reading as well. If you can break these chains once and for all, you're moving forward in freedom, success, and victory. And it's going to give you a renewed sense of hope, faith, and optimism too. Absolutely beautiful. So Gemini, that wraps up your December 2018 mid-month reading. I hope you found it helpful. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, just feel free to contact me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can get more info and contact details by clicking on any of the description bars attached to any of the videos I post, or by clicking on the little About button you'll find on my YouTube channel's homepage. I do love and romance, of course, relationship compatibility charting, reconciliation potential. I do career work and finance, investment readings, and I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which utilize a spread that looks at all that what's coming in your life in all the main areas over a 6 or 12-month period of time, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And you can do those any time of the year, but they seem particularly popular. I get a lot of orders for them in November, December, January, as we end a new year and end an old year and look forward to the new year. A lot of people like to order those closer to New Year's. And gift readings as well, which are pretty popular now too. A personal reading makes a lovely gift for friends, family, and loved ones during the holidays, so something else to think about. So Gemini, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the very first reading of the brand new year, January 2019. Have a blessed holiday season, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.